Premier League fixture between Manchester City and Everton this Saturday at the Etihad Stadium. There's quite a lot to unpack, especially when it comes to injuries and squad selections. Let's dive in.
Yes, exciting match ahead. For City, it looks like most of their key players are fit, but there are a few uncertainties. Rodri, for example, is recovering from a hamstring injury, right?
Exactly. He's been a key player for them, so his fitness test could really impact their midfield. I mean, without him, City might lose a bit of control in the middle, don't you think?
For sure. And then there's Aït-Nouri and Khusanov, both with ankle issues. If they miss out, that's even more pressure on the squad. It could be a real test for their depth.
Absolutely. And don't forget about Omar Marmoush, also doubtful with a knee problem. It's not just Rodri. They could have quite a few holes to fill.
That's right. It seems like City could be forced into some changes, especially in defense. Looking at their expected lineup, they've got Donnarumma in goal and a pretty solid backline with Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, and Lewis.
It's a strong defensive unit, and with Foden and Savinho pushing forward, they're still going to be a major threat. Haaland's presence up front will certainly put pressure on Everton's defense.
Absolutely. Haaland is always a handful. But Everton, on the other hand, has some problems of their own. No Jack Grealish, since he's ineligible to face his parent club, and Michael Keane is out with a rib injury.
Yeah, those absences really hurt. But it looks like they might have some reinforcements with Branthwaite and Rohl potentially returning after long injury layoffs. They'll need all the help they can get.
Definitely. And Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is back after suspension, which is a big boost to their midfield. He's been solid for them, so having him back could make a big difference.
Yeah, his energy and work rate will be needed in a match like this. But even with those returns, facing a squad like Manchester City, especially away, is a massive challenge.
No doubt. Everton will need to be disciplined defensively. Their lineup should be solid, with Pickford in goal and a back four of Tarkowski, Mykolenko, Coleman, and O'Brien. They'll need to be at their best to hold City back.
For sure. City will have plenty of attacking options, and with players like Doku and Foden creating chances, it's going to be a test of Everton's defense.
Yeah, it's a big challenge for Everton's defenders. If they can keep things tight at the back and capitalize on any mistakes, they might just have a chance.
It's one of those games where any small mistake can be punished, especially with City's attacking firepower. I'm really curious to see how the midfield battle goes, especially if Rodri doesn't make it.
It'll be interesting, for sure. Everton will need to work hard in midfield to disrupt City's flow. Onana and Gueye will have their hands full trying to contain players like Foden and Gonzalez.
If Everton can manage that and stay compact, they could frustrate City. But I still think City's depth is too much for Everton, even if they're missing a few key players.
Agreed. City's depth is a huge advantage, and with Haaland leading the charge, they'll be difficult to stop. It's going to be a tough match for Everton, no doubt.
Yeah, but anything can happen in football, right? It'll definitely be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Absolutely. I think we're in for a thrilling match, regardless of all the injuries and doubts. It's always exciting when these two teams meet.
Definitely. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's hope it's a match full of goals and drama. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.